Hello, in this video we're going to take a look at a gecko rig that is finished. Um, so I've got square controllers and I've got round controllers and kind of different shapes. Actually, so this rig was done by Rachel, who's in the Tech Art cohort for the semester, and this rig was done in my rigging for games class in the spring of 2025. So the controllers, they are all made from NURBS curves, and this is industry standard. So if we come up here under key, we're in animation, and this will often be closed when you open up Maya. So if you open this little section here, this is your selection mask. Now, when you're animating a character, more often than not, industry standard is going to be you're controlling everything with NURBS curves. And so I'm just going to select that. And NURBS curve is, I guess, like something you would see in Adobe Illustrator. So these are called FK controls. That stands for forward kinematics. Essentially, you just click on the item and you'll rotate it directly. You're rarely moving stuff in a rig except if you have the feet or the hands or something else. It's often just rotation. And so these can essentially, the joints within the character are constrained to the curves, and so everything just rotates. Okay, now there are more advanced aspects to this rig, so I'm just going to turn on some advanced controls here. And this is a global IK to FK slider. So you'll notice that changes the look of the rig. So in IK mode, it allows you to just pick up the foot controller, and if you move it around, everything else will follow. Okay, which is very handy. Makes it much easier to make a walk cycle, because you can connect it to where you want it on the floor, and then if you move something else, it's going to stay there. So it's really handy for animation. Here the arms also have IK. So this is handy when, say, if you want the arm to reach out and grab something, or maybe if it's throwing a ball, the IK is good. Otherwise, most things are animated in FK, forward kinematics. So I'm going to turn this slider back, and so now everything is FK. So here I can't just take this and move it around to place the step. Here I would have to actually rotate like the hips, and then I'd have to rotate the knee and then the foot to maybe get it, to get it locked on the ground. And then it doesn't quite meet it there, so then you'd have to come back and counter animate that, counter animate this. So it would be much harder to do a walk cycle or some locomotion with FK than if you had IK. And what we're going to do is just make IK controls for the feet, which is just done with an IK handle into some joints, and then everything else, including the hands and arms, will be FK, where you're just rotating it directly. And this is just to set up a rig for animators to work with, so they've got all the control they need to animate the character. Some of the things we did in the class or to put more advanced controls, and we're not doing those in this class, but here you can see this is a motion, and the cool thing is this, you can see this on both sides of the face, either smiling or frowning on one side or the other. You can make it blink, you can make just one side blink or the other. Same thing with the brows, you can kind of change the shape, mouth. Turn on this, we can, let's grab this, we can rotate the eyes or the eye sockets, and then all of these controls will follow. We could even change the body type, so maybe make this gecko a little more chubby. Let's make it a lot more chubby. And then we could also add an outfit to it. So this outfit fits the base gecko, but here we can also put those same controls, which are called blend shapes or morph targets, that allow you to change the shape of something and then control it with a slider or any other means that you want to use. So Maya is an exceptional rigging tool. So I'm going to set all this stuff back. Again, I'm not going to have anybody do any fancy stuff. We're just going to do just a basic rig like this, and even the shapes will be even more basic. So that's a little introduction to what we're doing for rigging and why, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.